Retro Rob plays everything.
Hey, Rob here, and welcome to the semi-regular haul video where I attempt to fill the giant gaping hole in my soul with stuff. This week we're going to be looking at all sorts of crap I picked up over the last couple of weeks when I haven't been doing the haul videos. Not a whole lot of stuff here, but some kind of interesting stuff. Let's start with some things I picked up at the Toys R Us clearance, which of course, you know, Toys R Us is going out of business. I'm sure you know that. It's not like news to you. Really? It's going out? Got this Bad Dudes arcade. I also got two other arcade machines that are like this. One was Burger Time. Unfortunately, the Burger Time one didn't work. You know, you can't return it. So I gotta go send it back to the manufacturer, I guess. Anyway, I reviewed one of them. These are all for review. Obviously, I'll go into way more detail, but, you know, they've got a tiny little screen. And the joystick unscrews, which is kind of nice. And the construction quality is actually pretty good on these, but the price is a little bit high. They tend to be around $30, so yeah, I don't really, and I have a hard time with them at that price. Although they're okay. They're better constructed than the $20 ones. But anyway, next we have the Double Dragon 1-in-1. These drive me nuts, but they're really super cheap right now on the clearance too. I think they're about 15 bucks on clearance. So, it tends to do okay for what it is. I think the joysticks on these are a little wonk, and you know, they only have one game, and it's usually just the NES ROM of it. But still, I'll review it. So we'll see how that goes. These haven't done particularly well in the past, but you know. Next. Star Trek Tactical Assault. I know what you thought I was going to say, but I didn't. There we go. This is a DS game. It's a remake of a PC game that I really love the heck out of. By the way, if you like this kind of game, if you've ever played these games, the game Spaz 2 is a lot like these. Different flavor, but gameplay-wise, it's very similar to these, so it's something to check out if you like this kind of thing. Yeah, good game. It's not great, it's not perfect, but as far as DS games go, it's pretty good. And my goodness, look at how thick that is. That's ridiculous. Probably wins the award for thickest DS game, you know, without being like a special edition. Next we have the Data East Classics Pixel Player with, it's got Bad Dudes on it too. It also has Burger Time and Joe and Mac on it. Has basically all the ones they turned into arcade machines. They really run with this particular license, this Data East license. I'll be doing a review on this guy too. I'm pretty surprised with what they've done with their Data East license. I generally don't think of My Arcade as being like the greatest company in the world. Their hardware is okay, but generally their implementation is a little bit big. They've done pretty good with that, though. Next, we have something I've been reviewing. I'm trying to remember the exact number, but this is one of the cool boys. I think it's the RS-97. This is currently under review right now, so it's actually not in the box. I've done an unboxing on it, but it's an extended review. This thing was about $60, and I gotta say, it's pretty amazing. It's really, for the cost, it is really pretty good. I got turned on to it from a guy I met at Midwest Gaming Classic who watches the station. So that was pretty cool. Pretty cool mention. It's a pretty neat system. Anyway, review coming. It's coming. Next, I got Pinball Jam for the Atari Lynx with Elvira on it. It is sealed. These go pretty cheap. Lynx games are not really at an all-time low, but they're pretty low. They're pretty low in price right now. So I've been picking them up a little bit again. Robotron. I might try to complete the Lynx set. I'm on the road for PlayStation to completing it. Although I don't do sports games, so I don't count them. So I guess completionists are not going to call it a complete set. But the complete set of games I want to play anyway. So I'm working on that. Next, I got Rocket Knight Adventures for the Genesis. I got that. Jumping Flash. Urgh. And Monster Rancher 2 for the PlayStation. And I got that buy two, get one at GameStop's website. They actually have some decent prices there. Not all of them are good. It's really, I don't know who does their price, who does their pricing. It's really kind of across the board. Some of the prices are super good. Some of them are super bad. Some of them are just kind of average. Just strange. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen... I guess I have with some local shops where the pricing is really just bizarrely all over the board as far as high and low. But anyway, usually they're consistently high, low, or just on mark. But, you know, with one or two exceptions. But all over the board all the time with GameStop. GameStop. We don't know what we're doing. I'll do ads for you guys anytime. As long as they're like that. This is another one that I got at the Toys R Us clearance. Rodea the Sky Soldier. It looked interesting. They're up to 40% off on games right now, I think. 30 or 40% off on games right now. And this is basically one of a few things that they had left. So I just grabbed it. I always did want Hey Pikmin. They only had one left there, so I grabbed it. It looks pretty good. I played the demo of it, and I thought it was okay. I was kind of surprised they did it as 2D. Like, not like 2D, but like 2D. You know, like a platformer instead of being like the classic Pikmin games. I'm kind of surprised that they did that. A little weird to me. But anyway, it was kind of fun. So, Yoshi's Woolly World. I picked this one up. Buy one, get one half price at Target. My wife's going to quit, like, asking me to go to Target with her. Because this happens every time. She'll go for, like, something, and I basically punish her by buying this stuff. And then she she has to take her baby man up there to go get a game. Anyway, here is Poi Explorer Edition. I have no idea. I'll cut that out. Hold on. And here is Poi Explorer Edition. I got this at Toys R Us as well. It was literally the last Switch game at my local one, so no idea about this one. If you played it, let me know. Did you like it? Because it'll be on my backlog for a while if I don't hear anything. Next, this is an old pickup. This one's been around for a while. The Getaway for PlayStation 2. I think my wife found that at Goodwill. I found a Radio Shack 4-port splitter. This is for composite out and S-video. I find these useful at game shows and things like that. It's useful just if we have multiple systems that we, you know, I mean, obviously that's what it's for, but if we have multiple systems and they're not like games that everybody plays all the time, we'll put them all on one switch, and then you can switch between them if you want to play. There's not a whole lot of traffic to it, but we want to show it anyway. And that's how you do it. This one, found recently, Bully for the PS2. It's pretty cheap. It was like $3. So I'm pretty happy about that. Unfortunately, no manual. Sad to say. Commandos Strike Force has the manual. Well leafed through, by the way. It showed some use. I'm like, this is a first-person shooter. Why would you be going through the manual? But I haven't played the game, so I don't know. Isn't that weird? Like, if you find like a kind of a basic type of game and the manual's like totally tore up, like somebody's been completely leafing through it, and they like take notes. Have you ever seen that where somebody just has notes in the margins of the manual and it's like something basic? It's really weird. Anyway, that's gonna be me someday though. That's the worst part. It's probably like a 60-year-old gamer that does that stuff, and that'll probably be me. So, out of the chute. My wife wanted me to buy this as kind of a lark. She thought it would be hilarious if we showed this at like Midwest Gaming Classic next year. She just thought that would be hilarious. It does say it does say PBR on it. Look at that. I don't think that means Pabst Blue Ribbon, but it does say PBR on it. Found Blazing Angels for $2.99 with manual. Very nice. Didn't realize at the time it was an Xbox 360 game. Thought it was a regular Xbox game. Kind of sad about that. I found Ty, the Tasmanian Tiger. I think I played this before. Did I ever play it on the station? Huh. Trying to remember. I could have swore I have played this before. Looks pretty good though, a little platformer. You don't, I don't know, our Goodwill gets pretty picked over, so it's a lot of sports games. And it's always nice to see something that isn't a sports game. I got 2 more things. Technically 3 to show you. Hold on. We've got, it's just a box. My mom found my original Commodore 64 box. She had been storing pictures in it of my brother and I. And she decided that she really doesn't like us that much to keep pictures of us anymore. So she threw them all out and returned the box. Just kidding. She found another box for him. Come on, people. Next. This is pretty cool. My wife ran into this, as of this recording, yesterday at a thrift shop for like $3. It's a Cyborg 2000, and it is one killer stick. This is a nice flight stick. It's rubberized. I'll probably do a full review. It has a bunch of adjustment capability on it, and it even includes a little, look at a little hex hex key, so you can tighten and loosen things, because I haven't fully gone through it yet and don't know all the stuff that it does, but pretty impressive. I mean, it has a throttle built in the base of it. I like that. And it feels really good. Unfortunately, the connector is the old style pin connectors, but I keep an adapter around. I hear it does adapt pretty well. So I will be doing one of those, full reviews on this thing. All right, one thing left to show you. Okay, this is the final thing I got in this haul video, and this is a SciTech X52 flight stick. As you may or may not know, I collect a number of vintage and modern flight sticks, which is kind of funny considering I really don't play a whole lot of flight simulation games, and I like to play arcade ones when I do. But I do play some space games. I'm okay with Elite and some other games like that, so I do play a bit of it. But I do love these controls. I love the look and feel of them. This was, again, this was a Goodwill auction pickup. It was about $35 delivered, $35 to $40 delivered, and it did not include the cable that goes between them, but I did order one for like $3 off of Amazon. It's one of those add-on things where you gotta order something else before it ships, but I ordered that early, like right when I knew I was gonna win it, and it showed up and everything works just fine with it. So pretty darn cool. I don't know if I'm gonna do a full review on this yet. I probably will, but this is like one big controller, and I'm not like a flight control expert. I'm more of a basic flight control freak, as opposed to these really, I've got everything on it controls. So not 100% sure. If anybody's really interested in it, I'll try and do one, but it'll be kind of a noob review. All right, that is it. That is all the stuff I picked up. If you picked up anything interesting, do me a favor, tell me about it in the stuff down below. Why is there a woman head in the back of this? Well, that just freaked me out, man. Oh, the wife's funny. It's on. All right, anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more, and keep on gaming. See ya.
Retro Rocks gaming videos.